Good afternoon. Today is October 1st and I am currently on a bike ride. I want to try to make my content more schedule based to where I'm at least maybe putting out one video a week at least. So today I'm going for a bike ride. I got my good old trusty pedal horse back there, and today I am going out into the hills to try to make it to this pillar on a cliffside. Let's see if I can't find it in the background. Anyways, I'll get a zoomed in picture of it, but it's over in that direction. There's a bunch of cliffs there on the side of that hill there, and there's a pillar that just kind of stands out on its own, and today that's the objective, is to make it to the pillar. If I shoot a little bit of b-roll in between and stuff like that, and try to get at least a good decent video out, and I'm hoping to have it out within a day or two. So yeah, let's get rolling on this bike ride and stuff like that, and eventually I'll get you over to that side over there and to those cliffs, because those are some pretty nice cliffs too. So let's enjoy this ride and let's get started, huh? Okay, so I got no special rigging yet for my phone. My GoPro still on the bend, so I'm doing this one-handed, you know, ride the bike one-handed and stuff like that. I usually don't have my hands on the handlebar when I'm on paved roads there, but yeah, this is the road I'm going to take to get there. And it's actually, the only reason why I took this road is because I thought that was full of water. It turns out it's not like that, so it might be easier to cross. But up this way there's this little cement bridge, like a spillway or something like that. So this is where they monitor the water and kind of do the irrigating and stuff like that, change the channels on it, down different canals and whatnot. But yeah, I figured this would be the quickest way to my objective location. And yeah, it's not super far from home, but it's not really close either. It's still a little bit of a bike ride and everything. Looks like there is still water here. I'm gonna have to throw my bike over this fence, I'm guessing. Yeah. So my bike over this fence, and I guess I'm gonna have to keep this short and sweet because unfortunately my phone's not supercharged. So dang, catch that. And this is how most of the places are out here, is if you want to try to get out and about or whatever, you gotta basically jump some fences. So I'm gonna switch the angle. Yeah, this is the little concrete bridge here that gets us across this little canal. I was packing my bike here for a second because I didn't know if I'm gonna have to throw it over a fence here or not, but anyways, I'm gonna stick you back in my pocket and I'll pull you out again here shortly after I get through this lovely field here. So I'll be back. Alright, well, just like that I moved across the field. I'd love to show you what that's like, but yeah, only like maybe 6 yards in or so, I go and hit a big old prairie dog hole and almost capsize myself. Found a horseshoe. Lucky or not, I don't know. But you find things like that out here. And I gotta go up this big old steep hill. I know my pedal horse ain't gonna pack me up it, so I might as well pack it up it, which is no big deal. I actually enjoy these kind of things and stuff like that. Lets me know that I'm still super active, able to take care of things like this. And yeah, when I get to my destination, I might sit down and share a story. But yeah, I mean, even coming down this thing on a bike would be super fun, but the washouts are kind of iffy. Dang. Lovely. Set this down. So I'm not quite up to the top of the hill yet. I still got maybe about good 90 feet to go or so. Almost to the top. But this is a nice little opening here. This would be almost pristine sledding hill right here. Now I think about it, it would be a really nice hill to kind of sled. There's not a whole lot of sagebrush, not a lot of rock, so get a nice, good, healthy powder snow on there. Dang man, this would be a nice little sledding hill. Overlooking Eastity that way, my hometown, my community. But yeah, so we got these wildfires going on and stuff like that. Usually you can see mountains all the way around us. Barely can even see them now because of all the smoke. And it's been super heavy the past 2 days and stuff like that. You know, it changes our dynamic a little bit around here, but still super beautiful and all. And let's finish getting up this darn hill, huh? Alright, so I made it to the top of the hill here, and I just got to go in that direction. And the road I came up with is already a previously cut road, and it looks like it goes across the top here. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it definitely goes this way and probably down that way and then back around down there. This is actually, last time I came to the top of this hill, I was probably about 17, maybe 16. I was with my wife when we got together back in the day, and yeah, this is one of the spots that she kind of showed me. So we came out here once and kind of wandered around out in the hills and everything. But yeah, so I jumped back on my bike finally, since I'm actually in a spot to where I think I could ride for a minute. Hopefully it don't get too windy, because right when I came to the top of this hill, the wind is blowing, and that's super common for around here. Usually the top of the hills out here are usually super windy, and yeah, so it's not bad. It's just like a cool breeze, enough to keep you cool, so it's not super hot or nothing like that. Just see how this road dynamic changes, and from the looks of it, it does go up the hill again, so I may not get the momentum I need for that. But I'm gonna flip you around and just begin this trip to the pillar. GoPro for something like this, because this is a two-hand job, so at least try not to. About a bummer. So I guess I'm just gonna have to do most of my riding. When I get smooth spots, maybe I'll jump on my bike and cruise with you, but right now I guess I'm just gonna focus on getting some B-roll while I'm riding. It may not be something spectacular like riding down that hill there, because that was pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. So let's keep moving on. Okay, so right now I'm starting to get closer to my location. Those cliffs are over there. So that's actually where they begin. So I'm going a little bit further back. But the road is smooth here, so it's not bad. There are some rocks that I'm super concerned about. They're slate rocks, and they cut tires. Like, they cut them bad. So I'm always on the worry for these things here. You get some that are super pointy and get jagged and catch you right in the tire just right, cut it right open. But yeah, where I'm planning to go is down in here along these cliffs here, but that pillar's on the other side of that hill there. So that's where I'm going. So I made it to the boulder field. It's like a boulder field, but in reality it's just a cliff that is shot up out of the hill. And I was told it's just like that because of our demographics in our land, I guess. If you go that way, you run into our oil fields. And I was told this a long time ago. I don't know how true it is, but apparently these hills give off the sign that they have petroleum in them. And what they usually look for is like these cliffs that just come jutting out of the side here and stuff like that, because they say that the oil gets trapped in these little pockets that are inside the crust here. And if you drill deep down enough, you'll hit a pocket and you'll find some oil out here. So that's where our oil comes from off our reservation. But it's, I want to say, probably about 10 more miles down that way on the hillside there. Because if you follow that hill there, there's a road that goes all the way across those hills, and it takes you out into this oil field and stuff. And it's called the Diversion Oil Field. And yeah, that's where my tribe gets most of its oil rights from, and the Shoshone. I think it's a joint partnership between that oil field and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me. I just relaying the information that I may know, but it's not entirely correct, you know, so don't take my word for it. And yeah, I mean, if my tires were a little bit beefier and stuff, I haven't rode a bike in about a month, and I feel it. I mean, I should be jumping on this thing more often than I'm not, but yeah, I was gifted a vehicle last month, so I've been driving around quite a bit, not really riding too much. So yeah, I figured I might as well try to get a video out for you guys and stuff. This is where mostly my videos, my channel really started, with riding these bikes, so I'm gonna try to keep it that way. Maybe spit a little bit of knowledge I know about my community here, and let's keep moving, huh? Because we still got a pillar to make it to. Let's go. Out here kicking cactus. Get back to good old beautiful runs to the herd and keep it on. But yeah, I mean, this would be a cool little spot to just kind of hang out, mess around, start a fire there, maybe have a paintball fight, something like that. Like throw water balloons at each other. I don't know. And, you know, have a little base over here, have a little base over there, and just have at it. Tear each other apart, right? That's what I love about this Wyoming dynamics and the geography and stuff. Is you know, it's super alienistic from what I heard. That's why we have that Starship Troopers movie and Hell's Half Acre and stuff like that, and that's so actually only like 70 miles from where I live. And yeah, you know, it's just beautiful and all, and, you know, gotta love it here. Well, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to make it to where I want to go today. It's right there. It's like right there. But that's my fault. I was too excited to come out here and try to put a video out and stuff like that, that I didn't even snap to try to look at my phone and see if it was at a decent percentage or anything like that. Obviously, I don't have my backpack on. I don't have any of my spare gear with me. I just jumped on my bike and took off because I thought this was going to be a quick, easy one, but it turned out to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. So with that, I would like to say, you know, I made it, I don't know, I guess a stone's throw to it. Better throw pretty damn far. But yeah, I mean, at least I made it to the cliff. Try not to fall off on you guys here. The last thing he recorded was he was falling down a cliff. But yeah, and so it's not bad, you know, take it with a grain of salt, whatever. But you know, try to be positive, stay positive. Visit your family members that you need to go visit. You know, not everybody has their days. You know, I completely lost my train of thought where I wanted to go with all this. But, you know, don't give up. You know, keep fighting the good fight. Even though I didn't make it to my destination, which is a super big bummer to me, and it kind of upsets me, but that's my fault. You know, I just want that clear. That's my fault. I got too excited, you know, and that happens. So my phone's about to die, and I guess this is where I'm gonna leave off at. But you know, have a good day. Like and subscribe, share. Let's try to get to that 50 subscribers so I can start doing lives, and I'll start going live on my bike rides instead of, you know, doing these vlogs and stuff like that. I think it'd be a lot better to do lives on a bike ride. That way people could see and ask questions, and I'll be able to respond to them or whatever. But I'll get this out, and I'll probably drop a video super quick after this one, because this is disappointing to me, and I think you guys should deserve better. So, you know, soldier up and subscribe, share it, and, you know, not every video is gonna be perfect, and, you know, whatever you guys got going on in life, just, you know, power through it, fall forward, not backwards, and in the end, I get this beautiful view. So yeah, you know, enjoy.
Going on? Oh man, push to the edge now. That's too cool. Wow, buddy. Yeah, ready, huh? That's just too cool. Sorry to bother you, man. Wyoming wildlife. Got a badger. That's too cool. I'll let you be on your way.